Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. MATIC has shown a very shallow bounce here, a very anemic, lackluster bounce, most recently in this B wave. And the price topped here locally at around $1.09, 1.095, yeah. And the C wave to the downside could basically be unfolding right now. Because of that weak B wave in this wave 2 correction that we're tracking and have been tracking, the price could reach the 78.5 cent level, maybe even 76.7. So probably the lower end of that support area. That's the idea. We have a 1-2, 1-2 setup here on this chart. A sustained break below 78.5 cents, which would also involve 76.7 cents, which is the 100% extension target of the A wave. So a break below those levels would indicate that we're dealing with the alternative count, which is highlighted in green. In the green scenario, we have not a 1-2, 1-2 setup. It's just a huge 1-2, where we had 5 waves up in a wave 1, then an A wave down, an overshooting B wave, and a C wave down, and then we would rally. So the thing is, it's worth knowing that below 78.5 cents, this chart isn't turning bearish, but it will become much more difficult. Or let's say there's only going to be one bullish scenario left, because the 78.5 cent level is key support at the moment, but below that, the lower yellow box. And if the lower yellow box breaks, there's nothing reliable left on the chart, nothing bullish left, nothing clearly bullish left. And that's just what I want to mention. So ideally, it's holding the upper support area. And it seems, however, as if the market wants to test at least the lower ranges. I mean, talking about here, 78.5 cents. Because, as I said, the 100% extension level points to 76.7 cents. There's absolutely no evidence that a low is in place. And I mean, it's possible that it's forming like an ABC structure or actually a WXY. Either way, the micro count isn't so important. I think it takes here a break above that last swing high, the Sunday high, at $1 pretty much, to indicate that some kind of a low is in place. We only have 3 waves down so far. So to complete a C wave, it takes 5. And because at the moment the C wave is so shallow, it's very, very short actually, very short. It seems likely that we're going to test like the lower area, okay? Unless it breaks above $1 next. If it breaks above $1, okay, and we get a convincing break above that level, well, it would depend on the structure a little bit, but it would definitely become more probable that the wave C of 2 is already completed. And then after that, the next resistance level is at around $1.08, $1.09, this B wave top. And above that level, the larger degree wave 1 at $1.29. So this chart still offers plenty of opportunities, because once the wave 2 is finished, the third wave here is only the third wave of the third wave. So it should still extend higher. And if I just measure this one too, I mean, the target should take us to, 1 second. We take the Fibonacci extension tool, we measure the length of the wave 1, we go to the, let's say we go down to the 78.5 cent level. Then just for the third of a third wave, my first ideal target is around $1.88 for this one, yeah? Possibly higher. And this is only the third of a third wave, so the main third wave should go higher. So we're talking about $2 plus, $2.11 plus, which is one of the main fib levels here for the third of a third wave. Probably more like $2.50, $3. But it has a lot of potential, this chart, but it hasn't really been realized. I mean, today, by the way, I'm sharing a list for silver and gold members on Discord today for our 1-2 setups that we have, because we're analyzing in the membership many more coins than here on YouTube. And there are plenty of 1-2 setups that are now coming up. MATIC is one of them. And all of these have potential. And MATIC was one of the ones that I also shared in that list of 1-2 setups already in January. And that was here. And it performed really well. Okay. Performed really well. It's rallied from that low, like 80%, 85%, but failed to completely break out. So a good performance, but now it's giving us the opportunity to buy back in a pullback again. Okay, something which hasn't like happened over recent weeks, because there was no pullback, only very shallow pullbacks. So yeah, I'll keep you updated about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.